Hi guys, been out and about today, doing a bit more shopping, get my freezer stocked up. Right, we've got 3 pennies, a 2 penny, a 10 penny, a 20 penny, £2 coins and one £2 coin. So, let's see if I can get this to sit and stay in magnification. I have to be very careful with it. See, can you see it moving? Looks like the coin's moving, it's not. It's the actual thing on this plastic stand. Anyway, so here's the rim. Not particularly good. In actual fact, I'd say non-existent near enough. Never seen a penny like this before. $2011. Rings a bell. But that rim is, and it's not, you can't say it's dirty because this is a shiny coin. Let's see if I can, if a bit more, oh yeah, okay, a bit more light. I was going to see that mucking me about now. There you are, that's better. Right. Rim. Let's do it again. Nice and thin. Going wide. Starting at the R, it's going wide. And no, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, so it's minor. Oh, there you go. There's a. Now, that is very suspicious. This here, it's in a rim. Because I think it either comes up here or it goes off. And I can't quite work out. Whether what it's doing. So I have to come to the other end. And it's just staying. Oh, here we go. Now it's disappearing. So it's not a corkscrew. It is of sorts, but it just never rose properly. Unless that bit that shoots off there is it, but I don't think it is. It looks like it comes through and still, I don't know. It's hard to flipping say. It's because it's not direct. If it was direct, you'd understand. Because I don't think you've seen one yet. I don't know. I can't remember. I've done so many of these videos now. I don't even know what I have covered. But it looks suspicious to me. It looks like that's coming down here. Whether it would have gone up, I don't know. But it's a long one, if it is a corkscrew. It is a long one. Longer than I've ever seen, if it was. So I doubt it is. God, that light's a bit volatile. It's not a JC, because the REG. Nothing much wrong with Elizabeth. IRB is the the R is looking like it's full of dirt. You can see the tail of it there. That's the tail. And there's the other bit of the other side. So I think that's just dirt. Hang on, let's just, yeah, it's just dirt. Because look, oh, it hasn't made any difference. I thought it did. No, it hasn't. Where's she gone? No, need a bit of alcohol on that just to get that dirt out of the way. If that's what it, yeah, because it's probably from this muck here. so it probably crossed in and just filled in the bits. Let's oh yeah, no, now see, it's not dirt. That's, you can see it. So you got to be careful with this flipping thing. I have become aware of it since I've been doing these videos, that the plastic moves. Now you can see that. Oh, it does come off. Look, it does come off here. That is a corkscrew. Or is that it? I don't know. It looks suspiciously to me like a corkscrew. It's unfortunate whatever that damage is there. My trusty eyeglass. No, I can't see it. Can't see it. Well, I just have to say that that's what I think it is. 2011. Yeah, this has got some dirt on it, this coin. Yeah, so let's start with a 1 penny. Yep, nothing wrong with that. The bead. No MD. I don't think there's any amount of, or is it? Yeah, no, it's this side that the MD is. It's not there. It's just not there. And so is that bead not there. Although you can see the outline of it, it's not there. And that MD should be in there, in between those. And it's not. Is it collectible? I don't think so. But if it was valuable, it wouldn't be much. The rim, I suppose, is next. Hang on a minute. No, you can't see an MD there at all. In actual fact, I'm wondering if there ever was an MD there, because you consider what an MD is, what it looks like, if you can remember what it looks like, to sit in between that bead and this one. I suppose if it's fairly small, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's not there. So let's carry on with this. And you see, this is where the relief of this part of the harp is on top. So this is one of the reasons why this goes wide. And then comes down to thinness again. And because that part of the harp is lower, you can see the line where it's lowered in that, it doesn't affect it. These 3 beads are what you're looking for. Well, they're not beads, they're the adjusters, I think. The string adjusters. We come back round to the line. And I'm getting sort of a bit finicky about the lion's face these days. I mean, it looks more like something out of a horror show. So, coming to the harp, we know that's what that is. Oh, there's a good IRB. I'll sling that in straight away. No, this is the one done, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's the one I've focused in on. So there's nothing wrong with that coin. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Sorry, jumping the gun. Where's my bit of... So I don't get my mitts on this blooming coin. I want to see... Last night I became aware of something. It's not on these. I became aware, it must have been a 2p or a 10p. I can't remember what coins I did yesterday. Sorry. And I saw a smidgen of this ghosting reading, but I'm not seeing it on here. And I'm assuming that's where all that dirt is, because that looks filthy. And I've told myself I must check all these edges, and that's not one of them. So that, oh, no MD. Go on, it's worth a try. Someone might want it. I very much doubt it. Right. Portcullis. Not good at all. Keeping your eyes out on this, which is very long, and that, which is definitely shorter. It's definitely shorter than that, which is always the way. But there was that coin I found where it wasn't. It was the first one I ever found that they're both roughly the same size. Right, beading. All right, hang on. 1 penny. I don't think I've ever seen one of these that's bad. Edge not there. Edge not there. Edge not there. I think if you didn't have so much edge knock there, you would see a double rim. Your peak of the rim, you'd see there, but it's got so much damage to it on the edges. Yeah, it's dirty as well. So let's now see. I'll go to the other side first. Head side, not bursts. Just make sure we've got that stuck in. Much thicker edged rim this time. Much thicker. That's gone off focus, hasn't it? Yeah, it's moving. It's moving to the left, and it stopped. Elizabeth's okay. Must be an early one. Or is that initials there? What year is it? Come on. What year is it? 1990. Oh, let's have a look at that. Them nines. Now, that's the thing. Are those nines joined? because they certainly look like it is to me, especially that second one. This one certainly does. That one's like 50-50, but that one certainly does, because you can see it. I just want to just give it a rub between my fingers with the glove on. Oh, that's definitely iffy. That really is iffy. That coin moving. Oh, it's not the coin, it's the flipping magnifier. Gone completely out of focus. And there's nothing I can do about that. That is so tight. That is so tight. I've got a funny feeling that in the early years, something happened between the 9s and the 6s. So now we've got to take a bit of light off, because I turned it up for that, didn't I? So is this gone out of kilter again? No. That's pretty disgraceful. Pretty disgraceful. Yeah. I can see the R. Is it the R? I can see there. Hard to say. I think it is. Let's do the magic trick again. Yeah, it's a D, in fact. And you can just see the top of the R. Let's see if I can magnify that in. That's it now. The M is indistinguishable, but the top of the R and that D is. There is something, but it's so hard to say with all this damage. There's your R, there's your D, and the M. I'm sorry, I can't get that in the focus. Even the R is a bit iffy because of that line, not dirt, hit, knock. I'm not expecting anything from this rim, this edge now, but you never know. No. No. Right, you can go in the old bag. So while we got it on the rim, the edge, want it at tilt. You can tell a knock. You can, when you see a pencil line like that we just went past, you can tell it's not a read, because it's just not right. Too much damage. Right, Right, so now I've got to go to there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really pretty good. See the difference? Can you see the difference between that and that? This is fatter at the bottom and it just goes up a little bit. That is just pretty much the same and goes quite a way off. It might even be a part illusion, but I don't think it is. I think what I said is true. It's just sometimes this small one gets a bit more metal, I think, and it just goes up. But it's dumpy. Actual fact, yeah, so even this one's got one, look. Whatever this is, like some sort of, whatever these are, whatever you call them. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good actually. Makes a change. So, got to guess the year really. I think you've got to be looking in the 90s. Late 90s. See if I've got that right. Rim's okay. Chain's okay. Now we turn over for the exciting bit. Yep, nice head. Not a lot of, everything's worn, so that makes you think it's not late 90s. Right, rim, Elizabeth. Rim's going wide, I think. 92. Oh, I was off. No, it's early 90s. Oh, that rim's going wide though. Oh, is that a JC? No, it can't be a JC. But that R&E looks joined. Can't be a JC, surely. No, it's an RDM. And those nines again. They look joined. Now it's the first one that looks more joined than the second one. But why? I can't get my head round. If they're upside down sixes, why would you do that? I think the saving grace for them, and for me, I'm judging it, you got that line of dirt or darkness. I would have thought that if that was joined completely, you wouldn't see that. But there is damage on that second nine, and not so on the. And the second nine is fatter. I can't see it really why they would do it. Yeah, so nice fat rim there. Nice Elizabeth. Nothing much going on. Nice crown. Poor hair. Yeah, 92 sounds about right to me. And we did do that, didn't we? Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, we've done the portrait, we've done that. Let's just do that again then. Because this is, yeah, that's the third penny, so no. Piece of paper. This is the cloth is my glasses, my eyeglasses. No, these coins are too manky. You wouldn't be able to tell you even if there was, because they're hard enough if they are there. Oh, and that was something that came into my mind. What I've been saying about proof sets. If it's in a set that you can't see, it doesn't really matter, does it? Whether it's got it or not. It depends on your train of thought, really. It's something really sort of insignificant in one way. Because they should not be there at all. And the trouble with the 50p's is, let's have a look at that. Oh, it's only because they're angled. I'm gonna say no, they're not. No. Right. Oh, there's Shadow, see? 2015. Nice bold. It's a nice bold rim as well. Except for that, it's going in now. Yeah, it's going thinner. Sort of. Actually, that's hard to define. See what happens when we come out of it. The RA and the REG. Stop trying to run away from me, coin. It's nice when you get coins defined with bold lettering. Actually, it's quite a good, nice coin, that. 9 years old. Well, 10 years old. Right. Well, I suppose we might as well start at the other end. 2p. Look at the... So the MD... Yep, there it is. Right, there we go. Rim's getting thin. Sort of going back to what it was. Definitely wider there, but it's not a lot. And it is wider, no doubt. Yeah, it's pretty minimal, really. What's to look at on here? See, now that's a lion's head. That's what I call a lion's head. The legs, I'm becoming really sort of a bit put off by them. They just look ridiculous, if you ask me. I don't know. I don't know what comes across these people that design these coins. That looks like a kid's drawing. I'll have to have a look at a lion's rear end. and check it out next time I see one, which is going to be quite remote. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, we did that, as Tracy. So that can go in the old church bags, filling up quick. 10p. Oh, now this might be a goodie. Hopefully, it's on. It's on the 5s and the 10s that the corkscrews tend to happen. Take a bit of light off of that. That tea's taken a bit of a hit. Oh, I've got to turn it up because of the rim. Right. So, staying fairly uniform. Can definitely see when you move away, you can see these are the reeds. These bits that are shiny, you can see they're reeds. Even there, you can see. See, now the line looks more like what you'd think. Even this one's still not right. And actually, fact, they're both not right at the top. And look how thin its belly is. I mean, how would that thing walk? Oh well, never mind. I shouldn't be so defeatist. See, now that's where my let's do it with my pointer instead. That's where my line with a you know what came from there. If you look at it, that's a run of metal, but it didn't have that bit. It just had a straight part running along the bottom of the belly. That's curved, if you like. Yeah, there's that lion's head. I suppose you could. You can see the eyes and the nose. Not a lot on this coiner. It's a bit disappointing. Thick going into thin with the rim. It's not a JC. 2014. I think that is one of the years for the washout. But these coins, they must be, I think they must be being weeded out, because when I first started doing this, they was as regular as clockwork. Especially these, the 5s and the 10p's. I don't know why. I've got no idea why. But it was. Just checking to see if there's a... No sign of a washout. Rim's going wide. Elizabeth. Second. Now it's going thin. $2014. Must be IRB in rank broadly. So nothing there really. when I get my silver bag, they can go in there. Oh no, she's got reading, so no point doing that. 20p piece. Risen W. We know that's obviously just the typeface. 20p. You know, if I was studying enough, I would study this because there's so much going on. But 1995, the nines joined. See how that it joins when you moved to, and then when you moved away, you can't hardly see it. And I think that's what's wrong with that 2p piece. But there you go. WG or WC. WG it is, isn't it? But this is the most ingenious thing about the 20p piece. The way that it's done, one half looks like it's shallow and the other half looks like it's high. It's really clever. That is really clever. Actually, it's quite a bit dirty in there, isn't it? Yeah. When I started doing this, I actually learned to look for it. Elizabeth Lilibet. That must be RDM. Yeah. Oh, I've hit it now, so I probably knocked it out of. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's hard. That's very hard. Actual fact, the D looks like. No, hang on. What did I say it is? RDM, yeah. That D and the P, the R looks like a P and the D looks like a B. And the M is sort of, don't know what. Not very good. Yeah, look at that. Glistening away. Let's have a look at this 20p piece now, because it's got sides. And stop it. Oh, come on, focus and stay. I thought I saw something. Obviously not. So I don't know what coin. I thought it was 2p. This is all bangs and dents, and let's try taking a bit of light off just in case. No. But I will check if I remember to check. I will. Did we do the obverse side? Pretty sure we did. That can go in my pocket then. Watching the time. That's better. Right, the security symbol is pretty on it. It's okay. The trunk of her neck looks perfect. Always have a glass of water. That's supposed to be JC, yeah. Supposed to be JC. Well, you can't make that up. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's unintelligible. Some of that looks really wide, especially the flat bits where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so now we want to look at the other side of the crown and its within. So that's a perfect seated head. The Elizabeth is quite a way out. But me, actually, that's a first. Look at that. All of it's where it should be. Wow. That is incredible. Now what's the difference between that 6 and a 9? What's the difference? As far as I'm concerned, that's an upside down now, 9. But I know the 6 is a join, so it can't be. Maybe one day someone will come up with it. You know, even if it's just an illusion. Just an illusion. Do you remember that record? God, flipping heck. Right. Those shamrocks are both rubbish. Both the leaves. Although I now move my finger out of the way, it's going to prove me. What do you call it? But I don't like it. I still don't like it because that one's much smaller than that one. Right, so let's go to the thistle. Supposed to have the lines. Supposed to have the lines running up here. Take a bit of light off. Doesn't help, does it? They cried in the they cried in the alley. Fake, fake, fake. In actual fact, that leak looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks spiffing as it happens. Because that's the right size, and then that's the right size. This one's always like a flipping a thumb, if you like. The rose. Hang on a minute, I'll take some light off. Not too bad. One, and that's the branch is off. It's not coming down. It's still not the best of gaps, but it's better than what it was on that double. And you can't see any doubling there. Let's have a look. Right, let's start off with Elizabeth. Oh, hang on. I've just done that then. I've just done this. Have I? Yes. So it's now on to this. Let's get it set up. No cloth, don't hide. That's beaten up. Debatable. Very debatable. But too beaten up. Yeah. Too beaten up. What year was this? Did we see what year it was? Yeah, it's too beaten up. What year was that? '20 what? Oh, 16, yeah. It can go in my pocket. I don't even do the security side because it's just not worth it. Right. Branch is way off. Let's get that in focus. Right. That's under that leak. But at least the thistle shows its the lines go up onto the thistle, not compared to that other one. Nice. Yep, see now they're both nice. That's how they're supposed to be on that shamrock. Like I say, that's how that's supposed to see. You're supposed to see all of that third, but we have to take into account being knocked around. So £1 and a nice thick edge rim. So what year is this? Must be a 17 or 18, I would imagine. Yeah, security place is in the right idea. 17. Exactly the same, so the Queen's crown is... Yeah, okay, the Queen's crown looks right. Elizabeth knife and set away. Does this stay away? Yeah, it does. So the £2 must be pretty conformed. Right, let's go to 50 minutes. I should just about get this in, I reckon. unless we have anything to debate. Yeah. I tell you what, I'd like to say yes, but I'm not on what I'm seeing so far. No. You want to sit at least 3 or 4 sides. No, beaten up. So nothing there. That's going in my pocket. I took these off when I was going to bed last night, and all the thing fell out, all the coins. Oh, flipping heck, that felt heavy. Wow. Right. Well, dirty. Off centre to the bottom. If you can make a cross out of that, let me know and send it on a postcard. No, it doesn't matter what you're going to do with it. And you can see what's happened to that south leg. It's fallen to the side, and so is the never each really wheat. The wheat is off. Something's happened there, so that's no good. The fact we're seeing silver there is not right. I don't think I've ever seen that before, to be honest. Let's see if it goes out the same way. Oh, yeah, it is. So it's the light reflection. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, I suppose it's better like that. So the cross is bad. And then we start with the text. Standing on the end has settled in on top, yeah. Just. Oh dear, no, this is not a very nice coin. That's an edge knock though. But you can't answer for the top of the T. You can see the south leg. There's something going on there. I don't think that's to do with anything. I just think that's a poor strike. And then when you think about it, how can it be a poor strike? The rest of the bit, all that, the H and the E would be affected. Shoulders come right down to the bottom there, look. Although that's a chunk. It's a chunk right out of it. So in actual fact, that might not be. That's what I thought originally, but no, I'll take that back. It is. Now saying it, Does that look to you like it's coming down? It does, doesn't it? It looks like it's coming down. See, that's how a T should be. With giants, and then you've got the epoxy cross. Feels really heavy. As it's the last coin. I've forgotten what the £2 are. Away. Oh no, you can't see it. Can you? No, it's too far out for you, isn't it? £11.97. It's just within. It's on its 0.3, so it's 11.97. It should be 11.12. No, it should be 12. Sorry, 12 dead. So your tolerance for leeway with it not being calibrated, I'll give it 3.03, and that's in. So that's in. Oh, battery's going now. That's about the longest time I've seen a battery last on this. So many batteries must be really iffy. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. It's a shaggy old thing, isn't it? Look. And there you go. A small, tiny planchette on under the £2 where it normally comes. Which tells you there is a problem with the die, if you ask me. So we go round. Needs the light taken off, doesn't it? Double rim there then. Definitely, yeah. Double rim. 9 are joined up, but only one. Can't say about that. But the first 9 is without a shred of a doubt. So what is going on? What is going on? Actually, you've got a blob there. I know there's a black line between it. Why would they do that? Becker's belief. But it's being proved here. The 9s should not be connected. It's only the 6s that should be connected. Look at that. That is a real blob. And actually, I can see silver in between. So it is probably dirt. But I'm sure that's sealed as well. Really, really odd. You can see the beading is coming up onto the outside of the coin. You can see that double rim is quite prominent. There's your planchet, but it's not very good. It's not a very good planchet. That's nice. That double rim's good though. Right, inside coin. Want to see a nipple on the big one? Nope. No nipple there. And saying that, there's no nipple on that one either. Talking about that and that. See it there? It's on that one. This is all not looking very good. What year was this? 1998. What's that look like? The BR looks okay. Bit dirty, but okay. The screws look okay, but again dirty. Security seal. Oh. That is not a very good security seal. Let's lift it up to the camera. Oh, it is there. Yeah, it is there. But it's not good in any way, shape or form. That is highly debatable. $11.97. Don't know. Let's have a look at this queen. Come on, stop running away. God, it's blooming dirty as heck. Look at it. I've got another double rim. Or did we go around the outside first? I think we did. No, we didn't. We've only just done the other side, haven't we? We haven't come over this side. No, because the Elizabeth is all dirty. Oh, there you go. I'll be. Now, the Elizabeth stays the same, which is quite, although it looks like that's lifting there. The D and the I, GRA, no, I reckon they're all about the same. I thought it was lifting them, but it wasn't. Must be the illusion of those beads. Nothing home to shout about there. So that can go in my pocket. Other than that double rim. And them nines, I'm sorry to say, it's just annoying. Just annoying. Is that a fault? Well, I would say yes, it is. But the only problem I have with this, look how bold that is. The tail. Look how bold it is. Whereas with the 16, with the 6s, they go off and taper out. You know, some people would say that's a 9/6 or something silly like that. But it can't be because the 6 is the other way round. But you can't deny that it's definitely not the light that's doing that. This one, I'm pretty sure that's joined as well. But it's really hard to say unless you're going to clean that out. The screws are not good, are they? Look at them. Oh, I don't know, yeah. Where's that? Did we do the R? BR, yeah. Yeah, the screws are manking all. Very debatable coin, but the security feature is there. It's funny. It's so debatable. It's really so debatable. You can see it, but it's very vague. I wonder if that's worth just sticking on eBay and seeing if anybody gives you a feedback. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. There's been look at that double rim. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look at that 9 now. It's in the shade. No, see, that does look. It does look like there is a gap. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for the minute. Just have to remember that it's the 9 that I'm looking at on that one. Okay, guys. Sorry that there was not much to it. And see what happens in the coming week. Bye.